So what we're going to discuss now is the GPSBob Thatcham Approved tracker device line, and I've got just the man for the job. I'm going to introduce Jamie, who's my colleague here at GPSBob, part of the GPSBob team, and we're going to have a quick chat about what the differences are and why you need a Thatcham Approved device on your car. So can you just talk us through the main reason why somebody who owns a vehicle such as this would need to have a Thatcham Approved device installed on the car?
The main reason is for insurance purposes.
And would that be a case of the insurance company is stipulating the fact, or?
Yeah, they normally stipulate that you've got to either get an S7 or an S5 device fitted to the vehicle to cover you for theft.
Yeah, and are they basically saying that they won't insure you for theft without a Thatcham Approved device?
Yeah, a lot of insurance companies give you a 30-day grace period to get one fitted when you take the policy out.
Yep.
But after that 30 days, you won't be covered for theft unless you have a Thatcham Approved device fitted.
So obviously when you've spent £180,000 on a car such as this, you want to make sure it's fully insured.
Yeah.
So in terms of the Thatcham approval then, there's various categories. So do you want to talk everyone through what the two various categories are for the Thatcham approval?
Yeah, there's two categories. One's S7 and one's S5. We can also do an S5 Plus, where that comes with immobilisation as well. And
what does that mean for somebody who's got that installed? So let's say, for instance, somebody decides to choose the S5 Plus version. What's the benefit over just the S5 or the S7? So
the S5 comes with authorisation driving. So we have a tag that when you get in the vehicle, we can see who gets in there, and we see that as authorisation. But with an S5 Plus, what we do is we look for the tag, and we can do an ignition cut on the vehicle, so you won't be able to start the vehicle without the tag present. So that's what we call the no tag, no start. So effectively, where would you have the tag? I guess you wouldn't have it on your actual keys. Ideally, you don't want it on your keys, because obviously if someone needs keys, they can still start the car. So ideally, you want it separate from the keys, so in a wallet or in your purse or in a bag or something.
Just somewhere completely separate from your car keys. So obviously, one of the main things nowadays is the keys being cloned. So would that kind of get around that issue?
It stops that, because as long as the tag's not present within the vehicle when you try and start the vehicle won't start.
Right, cool. So it's just that extra level of security.
Yeah.
So if somebody was to only go for the S5 version, obviously they're still going to get a hell of a lot of benefit from that. So
the S5 version is the highest, one of the highest insurance approved devices you can get.
The highest, I guess, is it?
Yeah. Because on top, it's an added extra is the immobilisation part.
Yeah.
So the S5, that looks for the tag as well, but that just looks for authorised driving.
Right.
So if that tag's not present and that vehicle starts moving, at that point you will get an alert.
So that could be, for instance, if, I don't know, somebody comes with a tow truck and comes and tries moving your car.
We'll look for tow alerts on S5 and S7.